Hello everyone, my name is Chad Hawkins with Ep Legends Martial Arts. I'm going to be going over some of our strength cardio training along with some of our posture control and controlling our muscles. The big thing that we see a lot of times in our function is that our feet may be like this. What we want to do at Ep Legends is get our posture where everything is in line. Your back's neutral, you're using your hips, you're using your glutes. Your glutes are your strongest muscle in your body. So if we can begin to get you to fire off your glutes and using your core to walk on instead of walking on your lower back and having your posture slouched over like this, that's kind of the fundamental. That's going to reduce stress, depression. That's going to take all that pressure off your lower back, and that's one of our primary goals. And in that process, we want to use different tools which will allow the muscles to relax, which will allow you to properly get your hamstrings, your core, everything working as one unit instead of you walking around like this. So a couple different things just to get you to understand where we're coming from. We're going to be using like a lacrosse ball, which in certain areas are going to allow us to use and pull the neutral thoracic spine back so that you can breathe better, that your arms come back and you actually have full function of your shoulders. Different techniques we'll use with the lacrosse ball. The hanbo is going to allow you to relieve pressure in your neck. The muscle right back in here, it'll allow you to reset your spine so that your spine's neutral, teach you to load your glutes, walk on your glute muscles. The medicine ball is going to allow you to do different techniques which will allow the release of certain muscles, and that's another primary goal that we're trying to get to. So those are some of the tools that we use, and there's a couple different, of course there's more techniques that we use which will allow, between stretching, muscle releasing, and just properly standing and get your body in line, it's amazing the difference you'll feel and a lot less pressure and stress within your life. Of course, some of the things that we're going to use, kettlebells are some of the greatest tools out there right now to do an entire function with your body. A lot of people like to use kettlebells incorrectly. A lot of people will bend their back this way, or when they're firing it, they'll do this, and it'll put all this weight on your lower back. And your back, if your lower back's hurting in the morning, you're doing kettlebells incorrectly. The main function of kettlebells is to train your glutes, your hamstrings, your shoulders, your core, everything. It's a full functional workout that's going to work every muscle in your body. And that's why it's known for not only getting you in shape, but it's also great for really toning your body and losing weight. So you want to make sure your feet are straight. That's the big key. And you want to make sure that your knees aren't driving forward, but you're sitting down. Your back, your thoracic spine is all neutral, and all you're doing is you're loading your glutes and you're firing. So that's one of the first primary ones. There's a basic that we start out and we get some more motion involved, which will get your whole body working as one unit. A lot more drills that we use. We've got 15 to 20 different kettlebell exercises that we do, and as we progress and get better with them, we start moving with the kettlebells. The medicine balls, great routines that we have with the medicine balls as far as just doing your burpees and exploding down. Burpees are some of the greatest full functional workout that you can get. The biggest thing that we try to do at Ep Legends is get a workout that's going to work every muscle in our body, and it's going to keep our body moving and our heart rate up, and that's going to lose the weight. That's going to get everything working correctly instead of just doing one standard bench press, which is just working these muscles. I want to work every muscle group at once, so when we work out for 20 to 30 minutes, we're getting everything in that most people get in within an hour to an hour and a half working out. We want to do it correctly. We want to do it where our posture is correct, where our muscles are firing correctly. We're not doing improper technique where when you got your feet sideways or you're doing little things, you might be using secondary muscles, which will start to weaken the knees, and that's why you get people who have knee issues. Before I started doing these routines, I'd have shoulder issues, I'd have hip issues, go to see a doctor and it still would be there. The great thing about these routines now, I don't have any hip issues anymore, I don't have any pain in my shoulder anymore. It's totally allowed my muscles to be where they're supposed to be. I mean, I've been standing straighter, my posture's been better, and I breathe better, I feel better, and the functional workout definitely works. So definitely need to check it out and let us know what you guys think. Check us out anytime, 217-480-4388.